conquer where we belong. Predators Golf Club, our pride and our might. United we rise with all of our lights.
Right, welcome everyone back to Wilton Golf Club. This is John. This is my golf channel, the Golf Channel, and welcome to, which is probably going to be, sadly, well, it might be the last attempt or one of the last attempts at trying to break 80 around this place. I'm desperate to do it. There's a 2-ball just ahead of me, and yeah, I mean, what can I say? I mean, I've gave it a damn go so far this year, and haven't been able to do it. So I'm going to really try and give it a go this time, and just really enjoy it. I think the best way to go about this is actually just enjoying the round. Try and be as aggressive, as hardened as I can. The conditions aren't great. Again, the local rule's going to have to come into play with the leaves. If I go into the rough and stuff and the ball's roughly where it is, but there's so many leaves it goes under one, it's just a free drop. But I'm really wanting to give this a go today. I'm really wanting to give this a go. I've come close off the whites. I've got 82, obviously. Real back end of September now. It's wet, damp conditions. The rough's juicy. I'm not going to get as much roll. And it's a bloody tough ask. Again, I'm going to do it in manageable sections for myself. I'm going to give myself 10 shots and we'll take it from there. Yeah, I've got a new shaft on my driver as well. This bit here on my other one came off, this little bit here. Well, it didn't come off, it was just loose and it's going up and down on the shaft. And I had to get a new one because it was getting on my pip. There's no real way I could glue it on or anything. It was just going up and down. So I've got exactly the same shaft. Now, this for me, although you're going to say it's exactly the same shaft, it's not. My normal, believe it or not, with my driver shaft, I've always been ½ an inch shorter. So the normal plane length for this, for the actual thing, not plane length, the actual shaft length is 44.25 inches. So it's averaging about 45 inches plane length. I've always knocked ½ an inch off because I only lose 3 or 4 yards for the sake of keeping the drive straighter and everything. I've decided to keep it at the standard length today. Not today, for my new shaft, I've decided to keep it at the standard length, just to try something different. So this is your standard 45-inch driver I'm using today. This is the first time I'm using it with this shaft on. All I've done is changed it over. But this is going to be interesting as well because this is brand new for me and I've never swung with it either. I've done my usual stuff, had a couple of practice swings and a couple of putts, and that's about it. This is a brand new shaft, which is going to be very, very interesting. So, and it feels that there's not much difference really. It does feel slightly longer, being ½ an inch longer, but plus with me, they were saying with ½ an inch longer, I'm 6 foot tall. They said ideally you should be playing 45 to 46 inch length with the full face and everything. So I've gone to 45 instead of 44.5. Like I say, I knocked ½ an inch off. Generally with my driver plane length, just for that extra accuracy, because that's what I prefer. I prefer to hit it. Obviously, I hit it long. I hit it as far as I can, but I don't really want to sacrifice accuracy. So I'm going to try this for a couple of months. If this goes wrong with the extra ½ an inch added on, it shouldn't really matter too much. But if it goes wrong, I'm going to get ½ an inch knocked off this one, and I'll just use it as back to my normal plane length. But I thought, no, I'm gonna try and experiment here, add an extra ½ an inch onto the shaft and see what happens. See if there's any difference in my accuracy, and see if I can gain more yardage. Sorry. Right, first hole, we know this one. Bunker line, bunker on the left side's me line, obviously. Best of luck, John. Thanks, John. It does feel a little bit longer. It does feel a little bit weird to us, but I'm sure I'll adapt to it. Here we go. First drive. Yeah, that's fine. Might have just crept into the right side rough, which ideally I didn't want to do that. It's more the line to the right of the bunker, if you know what I mean. There's a bunker on the right, sorry, there's a right bunker and the left bunker. My line is actually more the right bunker. It might just have crept into the rough. It should be all right, as long as I don't get a terrible lie, I should be okay. Right, I'm just going to take my time. Let's enjoy this, John. Let's see if we can shoot 80 today. See you down for me second. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just, like I say, just into the rough over here. Yeah, the last video's come out there. I played the Imperial course, Hunley Hall, the other day. That video's just come out. If you want to go and have a look, for those of you who haven't played Hunley Hall, haven't seen the Imperial course, it's a 27-hole complex, Hunley. So the only difference between the Imperial is basically you play the back nine of the Morgan's course, but the front nine you go under the bridge. Well, it's all mixed up, the holes, but there's 9 holes there that haven't been shown on my channel before. You go under the bridge, and there's 9 separate holes, so 84 yards to the pin. And yeah, beautiful scenery with those holes under the bridge and everything. It's not quite as hard as the front 9 of the Morgans, but beautiful scenery and everything. But for you who want to play the Imperial and haven't seen the Imperial course, it's up now. It's come up now, so check the channel. It's come up if you want to have a look at the Imperial course. Right, 84 yards, just to the right of the flag. Playing about just over 90, I would imagine. I've spliced it left. Yeah, I got underneath it. It's the rough. The rough isn't particularly, it's very juicy. I've got underneath it and I can see it's just over there on the left. I'll take another one. Just, that's more what I was wanting to do. Yeah, that's a good shot. Yeah, that was more what I was wanting to do, to be honest. It's, the rough's very juicy now, and this is the thing, you don't want to be in the rough. You don't want to be in the rough. See it for me third. Yeah, you may have seen what happened. It kicked off the slope, it's gone left. It's just the rough at this time of year. It was juicy, it's wet, it's heavy. It's hosel. It took the hosel of my club, and I've gone over here on the left-hand side. That's all that's happened there. It's not a mystery. So really, you want to be avoiding the rough. 27 yards, little chip up, playing about 30. You can see the moisture coming off the grass now. It's all right. It's a putt for par, but you can see the moisture coming off the grass now. It's that time of year, September, unfortunately. See it for me par putt. Yeah, well, it's gave us a chance on the first hole, hasn't it? Gave us a chance, that chip. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just that time of year. It's very wet. This actually might be harder than I think today. This actually might be pretty hard. It's very wet. I didn't know we might have had some rain overnight, but the grass seems very wet for whatever reason. The greens aren't too bad, but the rough seems very juicy and very wet. So this might be not as easy as you think. Right to left, just on the right edge. Gotta make sure I get it there. Never mind. Got a cobweb there. 5 on the first hole. Not really the way you want to start, to be honest. Never mind. 5 on the first hole. On to the second. Yeah, 5 for a loss on the first, I think. That's not really how you want to start. I mean, really, ideally, I like to par that to start off with. Yeah, 5 for minus. But It's all right, it's okay. I mean, I went out of position, the hosel of the club turned on me in the rough and everything, and that's what's going to happen. Right, line again, you know exactly the line here. It's two Christmas tree, those 3 Christmas tree type things, that's the line. Get it on the fairway, go down on the right hand side. Yeah, the white tees will be off very, very soon, so I thought, alright, so let's give it a go today. It might be my last go at it, so right, that's the line, little cut, hopefully it'll be all right. It's a good hit. It should be all right, should be okay. It does feel a bit weird, this new shaft, by the way. It's only 1/2 inch longer, but it does feel weird, and it looks weirder like when lining up on the face and everything, but I'll get used to it. See you down there for me second. Yeah, we've definitely had rain overnight, and it's that time of year. You can see now all the dew and all the wet grass. This is going to be difficult now off the back tees. It suddenly dawned on me what I've done. I'm trying to shoot 80 in wet, damp conditions, 113. This ain't going to be easy now. I know what I'm facing. Normally that would have kicked on down the right hand side of the fairway. It hasn't, and I'm stuck up on the hump. Not a great position to be in. I'm going to have to go 9-9, left hand side. Not a position I want to be in, really. This is the worst angle to come in at. To have a go at the green, I'm going to have to go the bushes line, and if this goes wrong, I'm out of bounds. I have to be very, very careful here. Nah, it's too central. That'll kick. Yeah. It's all right, safe enough. I've got a little chip up for a par putt, but that's not where you want to be at Wilton. This is the one place on this hole you don't want to be. You'd rather just be down there, creeping into the trees than there. See you for me third. Yeah, I was expecting it to be in that little collection area, but it's not. It's not. Yeah, I was expecting it to be up there on the slope in the little collection area. 22 yards left. This is actually an awkward spot to be in. Where's me 58? Luckily, there's a bloke who I know. Can't quite remember his name, but he's all right at these shots. So hopefully, hopefully we're all right here. 22. Front foot, back foot, front foot restore. Land it soft. Hopefully it's all right. That'll be okay. It's that's not bad. It's just instead of kicking on straight for us, it's kicked on a little bit right. It'll be fine. I should have a par putt. It'll not be stone dead, but I've got a chance. See you up there. Yeah, the same thing is going to apply on Wednesday. I think. I don't know. They might say go off the generals, because they did for the last competition that we played in. We played on Saturday. We went off the generals. Again, yeah, I did all right. 38 points, but not good enough to win it. I need to stop blowing up on 1 or 2. Oh, yeah. I thought he was waiting for me there. He's not. Right, so we've got to put it this. It's not stone dead. Nothing at Wilton stone dead. Wet the greens and damp. We've definitely had overnight rain. Definitely. Right to left for par. Not the easiest in the world, this. It turns aggressively towards the end. It does it every bloody time. Well, that's a 5. Every bloody time you think when it's in that pin position, you go, oh yes, it's going and it's going, and then it just goes very gradually and then just turns sharply at the end. It's a tough green, that one. Another bogey, 2 over. It's going to be a hard task, this. On to number 3. I mean, shooting 80 today off the back tees in wet, damp conditions today, back end of September. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest, but anyway, that's another 5. That's 4 a half. My last one was 5 for minus, wasn't it? I've got to get a par. I'd love to get a par on this one just to get me started. Yeah, it's like on Sunday the Americans trying to come back in the Ryder Cup. That's the odds we've got here of me coming back here, but to shoot 80. But like I say, I'm going to give it a damn go. I'm going to try my best, but I'm just going to enjoy it because I pretty much know these conditions are going to be difficult. I'm just going to go in front, just in front of the tee there, so you get the swing. But the line again is in between that sort of reddish tree and the bunker where the green is. Take it from there, really. I mean, yeah, that's all right. I mean, I heeled it a little bit, so it's not the best strike I've ever hit in my life, but it should run down there. It should run down there. It should be right side of the fairway, and I should have a shot on. It should be okay. That no shots here. See you for me second. Yeah, that's not bad. But you know what I mean? It normally kicks off the slope. It normally kicks off down right, and I think the damp, it's not doing that. It certainly didn't do it on the second hole, and it hasn't done it on this hole. Definitely not getting any roll. I mean, 123 yards. I mean, my drive there's gone about 210 yards. So there's definitely something not right. I'm certainly not getting the roll. I know I didn't hit it great. I said I heeled it a little bit, but surely they've got to go further than that. 9-9 I'm going to go. Middle of the green line, really. Obviously the slope's going to draw it round. You know what I'm going to try and do. Hopefully get myself a birdie putt, but yeah, it's weird. Normally the slope would take this ball and knock it all the way down there, but it hasn't for whatever reason. Probably just the damp and wet. I didn't see that. Yeah, well, my line's central left green. Looking at me divot, it's central left green, so it should be somewhere there. I just didn't see it off the face, which was quite weird. I'm sure I'll be somewhere down there. See it for me third. Yeah, sorry about that disturbance for the second shot, and you've missed the third shot. I thought, oh, I've done all right there. It'll be on the green. It hasn't. It rolled down the slope, and I had a 20-yard chip up, flopped it up and everything. That's what I've got left for par. So yeah, if it's zooming in and out and everything, it's just I don't know what I'm doing with that. I thought I got the hang of it, but yeah, it was down there, hit the slope, run down. I've got this left for par. Where's it's a weird one, this. It's just a weird putt. Just on the right edge, I would imagine. Yeah, it's in. Good read. Pretty much straight, actually. Pretty much centre right. I went right edge, I went, so it's, you know, little turn to the right. I was spot on there. Good par. Finally, I've got one on the board. Yeah, +2 through 3 on to number 4. Yeah, par on the board, which is good. I just I just need another 10 of them to stand any chance. Right, this one, number 4, we know this one, 200 and odd yards. It plays a lot less. I'm still going to go with my 5 iron. I don't think it'll get the run down the slope as we think. With it being as damp and wet as it is, this tee box up here is very wet, by the way. And we'll just see from there, really. I mean, I can't do anything else really apart from just try and hit the line. It's on a downhill thing there. They've put the tee box in an awkward position. I want it on a flat lie. That'll do. Yeah, just same thing, left edge of the right bunker, and it's just down to pot luck. See if I can hit that line and hope and pray I've done okay. Gone a little bit right. Potentially bunker right side, potentially kicked away from the bunker on the right hand side. It'll be in that general area. It's okay, I'll have a chip either way. See you down there. Yeah, it's in the bunker where I thought it was going to be. Right, interesting. 2, 3, about 19 yards. It looks a lot longer than 19 yards, that actually. It's probably not, it's probably just an optical illusion. On the downslope in the bunker, left hand side. Why have I took a 9 iron for? Hey dear mate, it's one of those days. I want me 58, I want me sandwich. I knew straight away, I said that's not me sandwich. What the hell is that? That's not me 58. Right, yeah, on the downslope, tricky shot. I've got to get it over the lip, but then I've got to control and check it. That's a good shot. That's a good shot, John. That's very good from there, son. Yeah, you'll not appreciate how hard the bunker shot was because of obviously the lip's not a massive lip. It's just on the downslope, and obviously on the downslope it's harder to check. I've done well there. See it for me putt. Yeah, it gave us a chance at par. That's fine. That's all right. Yeah, it'll be hard for you to appreciate the shot there, but I was on the downslope in the bunker. I had the face to get over, and I wasn't going to get the elevation, and I had to somehow check it and stop it from going too far back. So I'm you know, it's not perfecto, but it's a bloody good shot to get me there and give me my par chance. Right, it always looks like it's going to be a massive turner, this, but it never is. Left to right downhill, just outside on the left. No. Turns towards the end, but on the journey there, it never really does that much. Four, it's all right. We'll take a 4. 4 is okay. It's not an end of the world stuff, but that was a good shot out that bunker to give myself a chance at a par. Never mind, another bogey. See you on to the next. Yeah, in these conditions, this ain't bad play. This ain't bad play. I'm just, I don't know. It's just the conditions, and it's bloody hard. You've got to be really perfect today to get pars here. Par 5, you know, this one about 505 yards, straight down there. Good drive. You can get a chance in getting there near and 2. Have a wedge on, birdie putt from there. Right hand side as usual. Take it from there if I can get a good drive away. I've hit it well, but it's gone a little right on me. It's gone a little right on me, but it might be all right. It might just be into the tree line or just before on the fairway. Fingers crossed. See you for me second. Yeah, well, I'm just on the fairway on the right hand side. I've been lucky in some respects, but this tree on the right hand side is just a little bit awkward. It stopped me going for the just straight right shot. that I really wanted to play. I've got to do a little manipulated draw. I've got to go central, do a little manipulated draw. I should be able to do it to knock that bunker on the left hand side out of play, but really you want to be down there. Or even just slightly more to the left. I mean, 3 or 4 yards to the right, this tree's to the left, this tree's irrelevant, but I have put it in and I'm going to have to deal with it. It's still a good drive, just again, I was hoping it was going to whip round, but it hasn't. Little draw, low punchy shot, and then just get me a wedge onto the green. The bunker is probably irrelevant. I probably will be short of that, but just a little draw round, that's all I need here. Nothing fancy, John. Just a little punchy round draw. Nah, it hasn't drawn for me. It's just gone straight. It's left of that bunker. It's fine. It's fine down there. Honestly, it's fine down there. It'll be in the rough. It's potluck if I get a good lie or a bad lie or whatever. But in terms of any obstacles in the way, I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think I'll have a clean shot for me third. See you down there. It's the thing now with Wilton. That's the thing I'm learning. I know where to hit. I know where to miss. It doesn't stop me doing it, but it's good to have that knowledge so you know the areas to avoid. Now this is a treacherous putt down the slope, left to right turner for birdie. For birdie, believe it or not, but there's no easy here at Wilton. There's absolutely, you are not going to get anything on a plate here at Wilton. You're going to get nout on a plate. I'm just working out the odds for the last time. I'm definitely sure this is left to right. I'm just not sure of how it's going to react once I touch it, how quick the slope's going to be. Okay, ball outside on the left, son. Come on. No. No, it was one of those I turned the minute it comes off the face. Yeah, good par though. It was one of those that just, the minute you touch it, you just know it just leaks. It slowly leaks on you and you just go, nah, you haven't got a chance there. That's the problem with the downhill putts. Sometimes they go dead straight, like fast and straight, and you've got a chance. But when they leak like that, nah, you know you've missed them the minute you've touched it. See you down there for the next. Right, number 6, they've put the tee box over to the right-hand side today, which is fair enough. Just makes the drive a little bit harder for us, that's all. So 5 for nout. Right, I think I know what I'm doing here. I should. I should. It's just I'm having to play over to the right hand side of the tee box, which is a bit uncomfortable. I like going over to the left hand side because I can fade it. I could fade it round to the left part of the fairway and it kicks round. Here, if I try and fade it, I'll end up in the tree. So I'm going for just a real straight drive, to be honest, a hard hit straight drive, straight down the centre if I can do it. I don't want to be anywhere near the right hand side still, but if I can do it, it should be okay. It looked central right fairway, should be okay. It may kick down at the right side rough, but it should be all right. The only problem I'm going to have is getting to the green and 2 if I'm in the rough with the line and everything. If I'm on the fairway, it should be okay, but playing long today, it's going to be 15 yards short with the dew and everything in the grass. But it should be okay. See you down there. Yeah, I've only just about managed to get it over the bunker here. But I have, it's a good shot and everything. I've just got a bloody long way to go, right side of the fairway. I did say I've hit the right side fairway. It's kicked off it right into the rough, just into the rough. They're off the green now, long way to go. When we watch reckon centre's 219, so I reckon with the back pin position, it's at least 225, 224, yeah. Right, hybrid. No other option really. Hybrid. Tree line. Bringing it round. Lower on the grip. That tree there, you know the score what I'm trying to do here. Just a little draw off the slope. It's all right. It's probably short in that collection area over on the right hand side. It looked all right in the air, but just overdrew it, didn't I? Just overkilled it. It'll be down on the right hand side, chip up. See you for me third. Yeah, just over here, obviously with the wind in my face as well. Very, very slightly, not much, but there's a slight breeze into my face as well. It was going to be very, very difficult to hit this green too. 40 yards left. Right, the main thing now is just giving myself a chance at par, giving myself a good solid chance at par. Within 6 foot would be great, but I might be asking a lot here with all the slopes and elevations. I want it somewhere in between that tree and the flagstick, probably them little 2 trees there. If I hit that line just behind the tree there on the to the right hand side of that tree and the big tree on the left, it's probably the line. Just open the face and stance a little bit, restore the loft a little bit. I want it to carry and it'll run down off that slope. I want it to carry sort of nearly 75% of the green and then just let it run down from there. That's the shot we're looking at, I think. If I can produce it, that is. Which I haven't. That's poor from me. That's poor from me. I just want to give that another go. No, that was just a poor shot from me. I just skimmed it off the face. I didn't give it a clean strike. See you down there for the putt. No, sorry, I know it's pin high. Your distance was all right, but it wasn't a clean hit, and it was off to the left. It never came round, and that's just not a good wedge. Just not a good chip shot from me. It's not a good chip shot. I'll go and pick up my provisional from there. And that one, I had the right line. I had the right idea with that one. I said, yeah, I've got the right line, but I don't know if you can see it in camera, but where I was wanting it, I wasn't wanting it to land there. I was wanting it to land about here and then let it just trickle down to the hole. That's what I was looking to do. Now I've got a tricky one here. My best hope here really is a bogey. Just get this somewhere near. And just for God's sake, get a bogey. I don't want a 6 here. Down the slope, right to left. Pace, so this is all about pace. Steady, steady. Oh, you can't stop it. I knew it. This is the one place I didn't want to be on this green. You didn't want to be there, son. Well, unless bar some miracle, what should have been a parable attempt is now gonna all of a sudden become a double bogey, which is very easy to do at Wilton. Outside left, uphill. No, it's a 6. I didn't. That's one thing I had in my mind. At least don't get a double bogey on this round. And I didn't want a 6 there. Didn't want a 6 there. Never mind that. I'm still not out of it. I mean, I know I'm still not out of it, but I didn't want a 6 for minus there. Never mind. Here's the hole that I birdied, believe it or not, on Saturday. See you down there. What's annoyed me there is that I've hit 2 decent shots to get there. I've messed up my little chip shot there and I've ended up with a 6. I mean, it's 131. It's a little bit harsh if I'm honest, but this is what happens to you at Wilton if you're not if you're not perfect, you're not going to par it. I can tell you that now. If you're not perfect on any hole, you can't just scrap a par around here. You've got to be perfect. 131.99. Yeah, because we were off the yellows, I went pitching wedge. I left it 8 foot past the hole, 8 foot to the left of the hole. Pit eye, tricky left to righter, right to lefter, and I put it in the hole. So I was happy with that. I got in the pot, but we're a little bit further back, so I'm going 9-9, same sort of shot. I'm trying to go central right green, let it manipulate round and have the same sort of putt would be lovely. Anything on the green, if you can hold the green here, is exceptional. Now, if you kick left, you'll be no, you wouldn't kick left, would you? You've kicked the opposite direction and you've put me in the bunker. Oh, never mind. Never mind. That's just Wilton. It's either in the bunker or short of the bunker. It's one of the two. It can't be anything else. See you down there for me second. No, I'm not. I'm on the green actually. That's all right. Initially, I saw a kick right and I thought, oh, no, bunker bound this. But no, it must have. You see, I saw a kick over this hump and it kicked right. But the slope does go that way, so maybe it's hit that part of the slope and it's manipulated it back round onto the green for me. That's what I mean, Wilton. It's just half of its luck, and one day that could have just kicked on straight into that bunker on the right. And today it's kicked right and then gone left, and I've ended up at the back of the green, which is not too bad. It's a long putt, like it's a bloody long putt, and it's unlikely to. Yeah, I was just over there on the right hand side, pin eye. I don't know how I stopped it pin eye, by the way, because everything just rolls. It's either short or it rolls all the way back down here. You can't really stop it. But left to right uphill. Just got to get the pace right. Now you come round, starting to come in now. That's a good effort. That's a good effort from there. I'll take that. That's not bad. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much dead, isn't it? Good par, son. Well done. Didn't realise I had a big lump of cack on me ball. There we go. Never mind, that's a good par. It's a good par from me. I needed that actually after the double bogey. It's a good par. On to number 8. Yeah, on to number 8 now. Up to this stage, you know, all things considered, I think I've done all right. I mean, I'm getting the ball round, aren't I? I'm not struggling. It's bloody hard conditions. It's just bloody hard conditions, unfortunately, that I'm playing in. We're not in the summer anymore. I would like to have been playing this in the summer, but we're not. We're right at the back end. I think is it the 29th of September today? We're right at the back end of September, coming into October, and I'm just playing in ridiculous conditions. Like for the summer course, for the summer tee boxes, this is actually hard because you've got no roll, wet damp grass, and it ain't particularly easy. I mean, the good thing is there's no wind. It's a nice calm day today. Right, left edge of that bunker, we know what I'm going for. It feels heavier, this shaft as well, even though it's the same shaft, but it's half an inch longer. It feels heavier. I'll get used to it. It's not a problem. It's you know, when you get a new feeling, it's a bit weird. Right, left side, left edge of that bunker. Good drive, son. Come on. It's a good hit. I mean, I saw the first 100 yards, but as it elevated up, I mean, my eyesight's terrible now, by the way. It's, well, it's not my eyesight. I get blurry vision and stuff with my eyes watering and stuff all the time. I get blurry vision, so I don't really get a good focus on my ball. I think that's all right. I think it started sort of just left of the left line of the bunker. It should be sort of left side of the fairway, I would imagine. I think it's okay. See you down for me second. Yeah, roughly where I was expecting to be. Left hand side of the fairway, spot on, just ahead of the bunker. Yeah, I don't think I've played bad golf. I just think it's bloody hard conditions. I'm using, by the way, this Enisis ball. No good in the summer, but now when the greens are softer and stuff, it's a two-piece ball. It's a soft ball, but it's two-piece, so it's not three-piece. So it lands and just goes buff dead rather than checking up and spin. The Strixon soft feel is very much the same. So instead of your three-piece ball, your tailor-made responses and your chrome softs and all that, which hit the green and then the check up and spin backwards and all sorts. Coming into winter golf, you don't want them. You just want a ball that's going to drop dead for you. And those Strixon soft feels are quite good. 153 yards. The Nicest are quite good. What else is quite good for your two-piece ball? Titleist True, your Titleist or Truefield, the two are soft. They're quite good. Kirkland's are probably all right, but you don't want to be using your tailor-made responses and your chrome softs and everything in these conditions when the greens are sort of wet and damp. You just want them to drop dead. At our standard anyway, the pros might look at it different, but we don't want balls checking and side spinning and doing everything on responsive soft greens. We don't want that. Tree on the right of the line, 6 iron, punching it through, getting a putt at it hopefully. Oh, I might have gone too central. Oh, Jesus, that's pathetic. That is absolutely rubbish. I'm going to take another one. I'm way over on the left-hand side. I think I'm beyond the bloody bunker. That was pathetic from me. I might have even spliced it a bit. That's the shot I was wanting. Ah, you piddle pot. You piddle pot. That's just, I think that's just about right. You absolute bloody piddle pot. What a time to do that. Never mind. I mean, I can't be perfect every time, can I? I mean, but that wasn't particularly great, that wasn't particularly great at all, John. I mean, you should have done better than that, son. See you for me third. I couldn't have put myself in a worse spot, could I? I mean, I don't know, to be fair with this one. I mean, I can't go and be 58. I can still. I can't, I know I've accepted I can't put this stiff, but I can whack it off the back slope and I can bring it back here. That's a possibility. To be fair, this is one shot on this hole I've never faced yet. Right, so this will be interesting for my first time playing this shot. I can only learn from it, to be fair, but 54, back of the stands. Okay, that's probably going to be a given. So here, but can I open the face up just a little bit and then drive it through like that? We're only talking about 35 yards. What I need to do is I need to somehow hit just before the green, hit that bank, the sloping bank into the bunker, make it kick up and then jump on. That's what I'm looking at. And that's the shot that can do it. Right, okay. That's spot on. That is what a shot that is. That's exactly. I didn't like it flicking the branch, mind. That wasn't part of the plan, but everything else was. That is a brilliant shot from me, by the way. I don't know how it looks up there. It probably might even have gone past the hole, but hey, I think I've got to put there. I mean, that's a cracking effort by that, by the way. I'm presuming that's me and Ithis ball. I'm presuming this is the provisional. I might be wrong. Yep, that's the Bridgestone. That is unbelievable from there, by the way. I'm really sorry to brag about that, but from where I was, That's exactly in my mind how I planned it. Apart from it just flicking the branch, the leaf, that wasn't part of the plan, like. But apart from that, everything was spot on. However, son, let's get this in. This is clutch. If you get this in for par, by God, you've earned it from that shot. Come on. Inside on the right, come on. Oh, all that work for a bloody 5. It never moved an inch, did it? Oh, dearie me. I thought we had a little bit of turn on it, probably my own fault going right edge. Yeah, it never moved an inch. That's 2 times now. Right, go central now, son, and see what happens if you go central. You've done the same thing 3 times. It must just be my alignment's wrong. Hold on, try again. Centre. That's it. Yeah. Dead straight. I thought it was going to go that way and it didn't. Never mind. Damn it. I've done all that hard work. I did all that bloody hard work just to get a bogey. Ah, damn it. Yep, my provisional was spot on. Would have had a birdie chance. Never mind. On to number 9. Nah, just a tad disappointed there. Just a tad disappointed. I felt as if I earned the right for a par there, but obviously with a par you've got to make the bloody putt. And yeah, that green's faster than most of the greens have been, by the way. On Saturday, I think on Saturday they must have ironed the greens because they were lightning. I mean, me, Gary and this lad Mark that we played on Saturday, all 3 of us, in early doors we were all victims to the greens. I mean, they were absolutely lightning. We're used to them being slow and everything. They must have on the Friday have ironed them because they were going like billiard tables. They just weren't stopping. Eventually we worked it out, but that was very much like that. But the rest of the greens have actually, the pace has settled down a little bit since Saturday. So hopefully they keep them like that for the Stableford, because they're all right like this. But that green was particularly quick. And when the quicker they are, the more downhill the putt is, the less break it's going to have, and that's the problem we've had there. I think that 2 balls moved on. Actually, I should be okay now. Right, this one little draw around with the new driver shaft's going to be difficult, but we're going to give it a go. I'd love to par this. I'd love to par this, and then I can have a look. I think I'll probably be about 6 over or so. But if I par it here, I've still got a tiny bit of hope, haven't I? Little draw around. Take it from there. Yeah, perfect. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This new shaft might work. It just feels a bit heavier, that's all. Probably because it's an extra ½ an inch. It'll only be a couple of grams, you know. That'll only be the difference. I think I normally use, what shaft do I use? Because I knocked it down ½ an inch, it'll probably be about 58 grams. That's a 60 gram shaft. But it just shows you 2 grams, what difference it makes. It feels weird. Anyway, I'm down there. See you for me second. Right. So I know I can draw the ball now with that driver shaft. That's a tick. It's going to be interesting the 13th. Can I bomb it straight over the trees? That's going to be the next one. After that, if I can do that, I think I can do just about everything I want. So it's not really a massive change apart from the weight's 2 grams more, and it feels a bit weird, but I'll get used to that. 161. It says middle flag, but yeah, it's 160. Back of the green's 160. That's back pin position to me. That's a back pin position. That's not. There's no way in the world that's a middle pin position. if my watch is right and it says 166 to the back and I'm zapping it at 161, that's got to be a back pin position, so it's a bit misleading. It's just down to the wind now. Wind's always generally in my face, yeah. 6 iron. I've been short so many times on this hole because I over predict that slope, so I'm going to go 6 iron, punch through just to the right of the flag. Get me birdie chance that way. I'm definitely losing yardage now, definitely. I mean, from the wet grass and everything, but okay, here we go. No. Might well be out of bounds, that. Shocking shot. Kicks into the bunker. Oh, it might just have held up, that ball. But what a time to splice it. See you down there. I've got it, believe it or not. It's just here, but I've got this nettle plant just behind me ball, so don't get too carried away with it. I'll zap it, but I don't think it really matters. I think I've just got to advance it. 83. Pitching wedge. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What can I do with it? It's just here. Right, Right, that's what I've got to do. I've got to just front of the back of the stance and whip it round so it doesn't hit that, because that will put me off. 83. Right. That's all right, that, you know. Yeah, that's good. That is a good shot for me. It'll probably run off the back to the, yeah, it's off the side of the green on the left hand side, but I'm playing 3 instead of that being a penalty. My provisional is actually short, so maybe if I did it a half decent 6 iron, it wouldn't have reached anyway. Anyway, I've had 3. See you down there. Yeah, it was a weird one, that's having to manufacture a shot like that. Now I don't think I can put this. It's knocked all the way down. Obviously it's just bare all the way around here, the slope, and it's knocked it all the way here. I don't think 17 yards, I don't think I can put this. There's too many factors going on there. But the Chipmaster might be all right. The Chipmaster might give us some hope. 17 yards, playing probably 20 up the hill. I just need to give it the distance left to right and it might be okay. I mean, I need to get up and down here. I need a bogey here, otherwise it's just game over. But right, yeah, that's all right. That's okay. Not perfect. It's not perfect. Not absolutely stone dead, but it's certainly good enough to give us a chance and get out with a bogey. I mean, from that drive, really, I should have done better than that, really, shouldn't I? But you can't ask for the world. Just get this bogey put down and I'm still in it. See you down there. I mean, all right, not ideal, but we're still there. We're still in it. It's coming around this way. Yeah. Okay. Very important, this putt. Very important, just to stay in it. Come on. Yeah, well done. Brilliant. That's clutch. Well done. Bogey, just lads teeing off there. I'll be quiet. But yeah, that's good clutch putt, that. Managed to keep myself in it with a bogey. 3 shots to play on the backs. See you for number 10. Right, we're on to number 10. We're on to number 10. We're on to number 10. Right, well, I've got 3 shots to play with. So we are asking a lot of myself here. We are asking a lot, but what's that I've shot? Is that a 40? I think I'm 7 over. I think that's a 42 from me. If I'm 7 over, I'll just check with you. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's a 42. 7 over, 3 shots to play. But 7 over in them conditions, you know. I mean, I haven't played bad golf. I haven't played bad golf at all. So yeah, again, this is misleading. This is about 156. It's a little bit misleading, this. The pin position, again, suggesting it's middle. It's not. It's at the back. It's the same pin position. It looks like the same pin position we were playing on Saturday. Wind's going to be in the face. Now, I remember hitting the 7-iron, wind slightly in the face, and I was right in the middle of the green. You don't really, that's no man's land. I want to be going straight over the bunker, so I'm going 6-iron. I'm going to go a little bit higher in the stance. I'm just going a little bit forward of the tee box so you see the shot. I'm going to go just front of the stance. I want to elevate it to get a bit more height, but I'm going straight to the middle of that bunker line. The bunker's of no interest. I'm just going straight at it. Straight over the bunker. I'm trying to clear it. I'm not interested in the left side of the green. I really want to go for the birdie here. So that's what I'm going to have to do. Front of the stand, 6-iron, and go right at it. Yeah, left side of the green, vanilla. I went for it. I tried to go for the attacking line. I've just faded it a little bit. It's middle of the green. Probably kick on the left side. It might even run off to the back. It might be back of the green. That cleared the bunkers. I did the job of clearing the bunkers. I just faded it a bit left. Damn it. Never mind. See you down for me second. Yeah, it's roughly the same spot I was on Saturday. This is probably, I'm actually level with the top of the bunker, so maybe I didn't clear the bunkers. But this is exactly where I was on Saturday. See, this is actually middle of the green, right? To me, this part, it's like a, what do you call them? Those stupid avocado type shaped green. It's a footy green. So this, to me, right here where I'm standing, I would say this is the middle of the green. That where the pin position is, right, is sort of 75% back of the green. That's to me is a back pin position, so it's a bit misleading. I've hit a 6-iron there, and this is where I've ended up. So it's a little bit misleading that to say that's a middle pin position, because you would say, right, if it's middle pin position, playing 153, if I took a 7-iron, I would just be way back there. Difficult putt, right to left. Need to get the speed right, need to get it dead. Would like a par here. If it goes in, great, but there's a bit of luck involved with that if it does. And yeah, let's see if I can just get this dead then. Oh, steady, son. I just accelerated down the hill. I mean, it wasn't a bad putt. It got to this point and then it started to accelerate on me. It's a tricky one back up the hill now. All right. Just fasten my shoelace there. I really wanted that dead for me par, but never mind. Who's to say I can't put this in? Little tricky one, left to right. Just outside on the left. Tricky little 8-footer. It's just an uncomfortable one. Maybe even not that, maybe sit, hold on. Yeah, about 7 foot. Right, 7 foot. Little left to right turner. Oh, son, this would be clutch if you put this one in. Yes, well done. That's a great clutch putt. Well done, excellent. Just about to say no Lee Westwood's here. Sorry, Lee, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that, you know. If any of you are a fan of Lee Westwood, I apologise. I retract that comment. But yeah, delighted with that putt. Good par. On to number 11. Right, number 11. We know this one quite well. Yeah, only 3 shots. Only 3 shots left in the tank, but it's not out of the realms of fantasy. I can still do this. But this is my nemesis hole. This, I don't particularly like this. Normally I bogey it, I double bogey it because I just cannot. I think this is harder than the 12th. I mean, what index is this? About 3 or something. But the 12th index number 1. I think this is harder than the number 12 because it's a bloody hard driving hole. Right, left side of the fairway. I do get a shot here, but in my mind I've only got 3 shots. So bugger what that says, the scorecard and everything. I've got to left centre fairway would be perfect here if I can get it down there and just take it from there, really. Right. Could hit, but it's just gone a little bit left on me. It's just gone a little bit left. It's near that tree on the left hand side. It should be okay. It's better than being on the pond on the right hand side, but probably just in the rough on the left hand side. Should be okay. See you for me second. Yeah, it took us about half an hour to find it, like, but we got there eventually. That's the problem. I mean, look at all the leaves around here. That's the problem. I said I've just crept into the rough. Oh, I haven't got a good shot here. I can either go to the right or I can go through that gap and have a little. I might go through that gap and try and get a little wedge. And I'm only 164 away, but I mean, I kind of go for the green here. That's why you want to be. From the whites, actually, you want to be centre right. Off the yellows, you want to be centre left. That's the difference. There's a big difference with your line. Right, I can only really punch through a 5-iron here. Get it through the trees. That little gap, put it short of the bunker, get a wedge on. That's what I'm looking at. I'm not going over there, right? That's just bottling it, to be honest. I think the politically correct term is playing it safe. I just call it bottling it. I'm going to go straight through there to where I can see that bunker and get myself a wedge on. Back of the stance, punch it low. Give it a go, son. Yeah, good kick. I think it's hit like a branch on the floor. It's kicked the ball up. Did you see it spring up? I think it's kicked a I think it's kicked a leaf or something like that. I'm trying to find me divot, and it's just it probably just turned into mush because it's wet, damp grass. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'll have a little wedge on now for my third. Shouldn't be a problem. See you down there. If anything, you know, it's probably knocked some distance off the shot because that was a good shot. About 80 yards to the centre. Again, this is another misleading one. This is like 75% back. 83. It's not actually. Maybe I'll let them get away with that. That's middle. It's going to be left-hand side of the flag, manipulated in. I mean, it kicked up. It must have hit a branch, an underlying branch on the floor, and it's kicked the ball up, and it's probably knocked a bit distance off it because that was actually quite a good punchy 5-iron to get that through. It's only gone about 80 yards. Right, 84, 50 degree, playing at about 90. Probably where those, you've got the big thingy bush, probably those little bushes on the left, the edge of that, and it'll manipulate round off the slope, son. 84, playing about 90. I just want a decent par effort at this. I want a decent par putt at this. Just gonna take me time here because this is quite important. I want a good par chance at this. Oh, it's a bit of a flyer. I know exactly what that is. It's been a bit of a flyer, and it's stopped dead and span a little bit, but it's been a bit of a flyer coming out of the rough, that, and I'm thinking of something positive to say about the putt that's coming up, but it ain't going to be pretty, put it that way. Right, see you down for me par chance. Yeah, nothing particularly wrong with the wedge shot, except it was a flyer. And I've tugged it a little bit to the right out of the rough, but that's going to happen with the thick, juicy rough at the minute. If it wasn't for that flyer, it probably would have been. I played that as 90 yards. It was 84 on the Zappa. I've played it as, and it's always played a bit uphill, so I was allowing for the slope and everything, and it's gone way back as if it was playing 100. It's just been a flyer that. Like I say, I was trying to think of something positive to say for this putt, but I'm just going to have to put it through the grass. I mean, I've got my putter anyway, but I don't see how I'm going to stop this. I don't see how I'm going to do this. Once it hits that slope, it's just, this is the one place you don't want to be, back of the green here. It's a decent enough effort. I just didn't give it enough. I mean, that's really the best I could have hoped from that. I mean, I was thinking I was going to go way off the back of the green, even down there off the slope. I mean, that's hard. I'm just going to give it a mark and a clean, because it's getting a bit muddy, the ball. But yeah, I couldn't have expected much more from that, really. I couldn't have aimed much more right. Some days that goes a gradual turner, some days it's aggressive. There's not much else I could have hoped for out of that. Okay, this is for bogey, isn't it? My point. Right to left, difficult putt this, very difficult putt. But a ball outside on the right, I think. Oh, just... I was focused that much on the line, I didn't give it the pace. 6. I told you this hole's my nemesis hole. It's one of these holes at either 5 or 6. I never do well on this hole. I never do well on this hole, and I gave that the pace, but I didn't give it the line. 6. Down to 1 shot again. It's a shame. It's a shame, but I don't know what it is with this hole. I don't know what it is, but I always seem to bogey or double bogey it. On to number 12. Yeah, sorry about that. I've missed the drive on the 12th tee box. The lads were putting out the 2 ball that's ahead of us. I've got the 4 ball. I think they've let them play the 2 ball through. So yeah, they were upon the putting green going across to the 14th tee box, so I didn't film it. But hit my drive. I've hit a bloody good drive. I'm in my usual spot, to be fair, actually. I've got 100 and, according to the watch, 174. See what the Zappa says. Zappa reckons 179, so it's a fairly good drive to get there. But again, I'm in an awkward lie again. I mean, the right to left slope. I mean, there's a good chance I'm going to splice this. The way things are today, Is a 6 iron going to get it there, or am I going to go? No, I'm going to go 5. I'm going to go 5 iron. And probably my alignment's going to have to be the left edge of that bunker, and because the ball, no matter what I do off here, off this angle, the ball's going to go that way. It always does. I've hit a good drive, and I just feel as if I've been punished here. Straight over the trees, and it's just not flat. You're not going to get a flat lie on this fairway. But I've picked an awkward spot. It couldn't just have been up there where it's a little bit flatter. It has to be here, doesn't it? Okay, little punchy through, 5 iron. Run it up, see if I can get it onto the green and get me birdie attempt that way. But this is an awkward lie. I'm not a fan of this lie. I couldn't stop it going left. It's heading towards the bunker. Yeah, I think it's in that left bunker. I don't think it's either short or it's in that left bunker. The chances are it's in that left bunker. It was always going to go left on me. I wasn't a fan of that lie at all. And I wouldn't care. I had a clean shot. If I had a flat lie, I had a clean alleyway into the green. Damn it. See it for me third. Why bunker? Where else was it going to be? It's not a bad shot from where I was actually. It would, if it kept straight, it would have been on the green, but it didn't. It faded. I knew it was going to go off the slope like that. I just didn't know how much. And obviously with the bunker there on the right, you've got to be careful. 14 yards for my third shot. I've really got to par this, haven't I? I've really got to par this, otherwise I wouldn't say I played terrible golf, you know. It's just like I say, it's just Wilton. I've just got to accept it's an extremely hard course, this. 14. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I'm just going to try and blast it, carry it up all the way there. Last few feet, let it spring out, and hopefully it'll be all right. Ah, I had the right idea. It's just beach sand. It's heavy sand, and it's took all the pace out of the ball. I had the right idea. I just couldn't give it the momentum. I didn't realise how heavy the sand was going to be. You heard the thump into the sand, I hope. Very, very heavy, thick sand. That's from Redcar Beach, definitely. That sand. It's not what they're going to get at the Ryder Cup. The nice, thin, delicate, gritty sand. That's horrible. That's just horrible, gritty sand. That it's not the nice, you know, the nice beigey colour sand. That's proper beach sand. Right, see if me par putt. Yeah, tricky par putt coming up. Then after that, if I miss this, I've got to go evens for the last 6 holes, which is a big ask. I'm not saying I can't do it, but I know I haven't played bad golf today. It's just another one where, you know, it's tough conditions, and it's what you're gonna get at Wilton. You just gotta have to get used to it. It's a bloody hard course to master this. Too many factors. I don't think you can master it. I think this is going slightly on the right edge, downhill. It's going to start going left to right, but as you go down, it's going to slope the other way. Turn, starting to turn. Oh, started to turn at the end just a tiny bit, but no, I asked a little bit too much of that. The greens have been holotined as well, which doesn't help on this hole. In fact, I think they have on most of the greens actually, but yeah, not wrong with a 5 on there, to be honest. It's just not good enough to shoot 80. Stroke index 1 on the course, 5 for a half. I need to go evens all the way around the course now to shoot 80. See on number 13. Yeah, I mean, this course, by the way, can make anyone look an idiot. It really can. I mean, I'll not mention his name, but a golfer that I know, who's a pretty decent golfer, around a 17 handicapper. What did he shoot? 100 and something round here, and he played half decent golf. You know, he didn't play rubbish golf. It was just there's so many factors here that can, 1 minute you hit a good drive and you go, oh yeah, I'm on for a par here. The next minute, you know, hold on, double bogey, how did that happen? That explains this course perfectly. Next hole, oh yeah, I'm on for a par here, good drive. Hold on, I've got a triple bogey, how's that happened? But that explains this course. That's basically what happens at this course if you're not careful. If you don't know what you're doing around here, this is what ends up happening. It's so easy to get double bogeys around here. Right, I'm going to have to go straight over the trees. I have to go evens all the way around the course now, the last 6 holes. So straight over the trees. And we take it from there, really. Which I've done. Yeah, that should be okay. It should be all right. It's faded just a tiny bit, but that should be left side fairway. Worst way is just gone into the rough. That should be fine. Safe for me second. I mean, it's a good drive and everything. It's just, it's faded a little bit. I mean, you know what I mean? Most other courses great, but I'm in the tripe and everything. To be fair, it's all right. It's sitting up a little bit for us, but I cannot. The only thing I can do really, I mean, keep away from that oak tree on the right. It's maybe go for that orange. My line's got to be that orange tree. Keep away from the bunker on the left. Maybe just, I don't know. We've got 260 away. Maybe just a 6 iron. And just get me a bloody third shot onto the green. I mean, I can't. Where is my 6 iron? I can't see myself doing much else. I mean, I can't take the risk of trying to go straight over the trees on the left-hand side and over the bunker. That's what I do, I think. Just go for the orange bush. Nice, easy 6 iron. Get yourself back into play and have a third onto the green. Yeah, that's a good line. That's very good. Should be in the fairway. Should be about 110 yard shot. It shouldn't be anything to be worried about. I should have a nice, decent go for my third shot, but I hate being defensive like that. I had no option really. Being over on the left-hand side in the rough, you don't have much of an option. That's all you've got left really. See it for me third. Yeah, okay, roughly where I was expecting to be, about 113 to the middle. Pins to the back. I'm guessing about 120. The tree is in me visual field 113. The tree is in my visual field, but it shouldn't really affect the shot. It shouldn't do anything to the shot that I'm going to be trying to play anyway. Up here, I'll probably play in about 120. I don't want a flyer here. I don't want it like my wedge shot on the 11th. I don't want a flyer. If we get a flyer, it's going to be absolutely treacherous because it's right at the back of the pin. Pitch and wedge. Where is it? There it is. Pitch and wedge. Just to the left. Maybe a little draw around. Playing 120, that should be perfect. If I can produce the shot, that is. Going right at it. Yeah, the tree's not going to affect this shot. If it affects the shot, it's a poor shot. It's looking good. The line's just to the left of the flag now. That's down to distance control now. If the distance control's spot on, that should be good, that should be good. If anything, ideally, I want to be below the hole. I don't want to be above this. It's treacherous here at Wilton. You do not want to be above the hole. See if we put. Yeah, well, a little do. It's nowhere near as good as I thought it was going to be. It's played a lot longer than I thought it's going to be. I mean, it's fair enough. It's a somebody's left a great big pitch mark there. Fair enough. It's a birdie putt and everything, but it's not exactly smashing eggs with sticks. Here's my pitch mark here. It's playing a lot longer than you think. That was actually, I should have really used my 9-iron. All the way up the hill, left to right. They couldn't have put it any further back, that pin, you know. They couldn't. They can't help themselves. The greenkeeper can't help himself, can he? He has to put it all the way. I think if it's Rod who's put the pin position there, he couldn't help himself, could he? He couldn't put it any further back. Left to right up the hill. Starting to turn now. Distance control great, but that's an awkward one. It always turns aggressively towards the end. I never learn, especially at the top half of the green. 3.5 footer, but it's a tricky 3.5 footer. It's not one of those simple ones that's directly in the hole. Right edge, firm stroke. Come on. No. No, 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 no. It just leaks. The minute you touch it, it leaks. Oh, bogey. It's just one of those. I tapped it and just had no chance. Absolutely bloody no chance. Oh, I mean, it's 3.5 foot away. That's made me look like a right plonker. It's made me look like a bloody right plonker. And, you know, what are you supposed to do the minute you touch it and the ball just goes like that and just veers off? Oh, bloody hell. 6 bogey. On to number 14. You know, it's just frustrating that, because I know in my mind there's absolutely nothing I could have done about that. I can't predict that the minute it touches off the face, the ball's just going to leak sharp left. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, you know what's happened. I mean, I know on a course in competitions and stuff, when I see people and they're not even, like when they have 3 footers and they're not even skimming the hole, you know exactly what's happened. You just go, yeah, it's just a leaker. I mean, I missed that, a ball to the left. It's just gone like that. There's nothing you can do about it. That's the problem. It annoys you because it doesn't matter what stroke you put on that. You could not predict it was going to do that, and you're just going to miss it. You haven't got a bloody chance. Right, ease up, son. Number 14, we know this one. Centre right, little cut round, should be perfect. Get me on the fairway. We take it from there. I have to settle down because that's peed me off. That you need to be below the hole there. You can't be. You cannot be behind or level with the pin. If you're level or above the pin there, you're knackered on the 13th. You're absolutely buggered. You've got to be below the pin for your putt. It's a good hit. If it fades around, it should hang on to the fairway. Oh, I've seen it drop. It should just hang on. Worst ways, it might just have crept into the rough. I don't think it's going to go into the tree line. I'll be unlucky if it has. That's a good hit from me. Should be okay. See it for me second. Yeah, right side of the fairway, but a long way to go, about 190 to the centre. I wonder if it's just gone boom and then got up here like this and lost the pace on it. I think that's probably what's happened. 188, long way to go with that. Bloody long way to go. I really don't know what to do from this distance. This is a long way. I'm gonna go 4-iron with it being on the downslope in case I get a shooter, but I've got a horrible feeling I'm not going to get the elevation to get it above this bloody hump here. Right, difficult one. Orange tree the line. It'll probably end up in the collection area on the right hand side, but I'm not particularly interested from this distance. I'm interested in getting up and down from par, because this is a bloody difficult hole from here. Yeah, that's exactly what's happened. That's exactly what's happened. It didn't get the elevation. I knew it wasn't going to get the elevation. I just went, it's just going to whack against that slope, but it's over on the right hand side. It's a chip up. It's all right. It's not, it's nothing terrible, but I knew what was going to happen there. Never mind. See you for me third. Yeah, I knew exactly what was going to happen there. There was no way with a 4-iron on the downslope. Then you've got the upslope, the bobble. From 188 with a 4-iron, even if I put it front to my stance like I did, there was absolutely no chance that was going to get over that big hump, and it just hit the hump and just woof, shot up in the air. And I knew that what was going to happen. You cannot, it's just a tricky place. It's a tricky place to come to, Wilton, and be successful. But those lads, when I come to other clubs as an away player, they better watch out, because this is a bloody, I swear I'm 3 shots better in most other courses in this place. This is really, really a tough out in Wilton. 35, playing about 40. Front of the stance, slightly opening the grip. Chipping 101. It's hinge and hold. Not particularly difficult. It's just getting it over there. Yeah, that's all right. It wasn't a particularly, it looks a difficult shot, but if you've got the artillery, the simple artillery to get it over, it's fine. The only problem is you don't want to be short, because you'll run straight down the bank. A little bit over, but okay for a par putt. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to put it over here, the camera. There's not many places really to put it. I could go way over there, but even then the angle wouldn't be very good. This is my par attempt. As I said, it looked a tricky shot, but really, for an experienced bloke who's got a decent enough short game, it should have been that's sort of not as tricky as you think. Pin eye anyway, left to right. It's another slimy, tricky one, and it's going to turn aggressively. It's not nice. Not nice. Okay, that dark patch, you won't see it on camera, but it's about a couple of balls outside on the left. It's going downhill. It's just holding your nerve. Come on. No. No, aggressive turn. It always is. Never mind. Bogey. It's all right. Like I say, I've lost a bit of interest now, because I know I'm out the race, but I haven't played bad golf today. I've just had no luck, and the conditions haven't been in my favour, and you do need luck round Wilton. 5 for 0. I need 2 birdies and the rest pars now, which is going to be, I'm not saying I can't do it, but we're on the back foot a bit, aren't we? On to number 15. The thing is, I enjoy this test, and I know I'm at 11.4 at the minute. That's me WHS, and I know around this course I'm played better than an ordinary 11.4 handicapper, but it's just, I'm just not getting rewarded. You just don't get rewarded here. Right, 15. If you get a good drive away, this is probably the easiest on the course, even though it's not that simple. 335. Bunker on the green side, the line there's my line. If it fades a little bit, great. But yeah, people keep saying, why do you want to keep playing Wilton over and over again? First of all, I'm a member, so I'm getting my value for money. Second of all, it's a fantastic test. I mean, I couldn't believe when I went to Saltburn, by the way, the difference when I played the Imperial course at Hunley. I didn't play particularly well. I didn't have a great day before that, a couple of days before that, but Saltburn, when I was playing half decent, had a decent day, 75. I mean, it's my average here compared to Saltburn. I mean, it was 10 shots difference. That's the difference. There was 10 shots difference. I shot a 75. My average round here is 84, 85. You know, there's a big difference. Right side fairway. That's the ideal line here. That's a good hit. It just went a little bit left, didn't it? I'm sure it's down there. I didn't hear any trees, which is a good sign. I think it might be left side. It just might have trickled into the left rough. Of the line I saw, it was that sort of left bunker on the green side, left bunker, wasn't it? Now, if it's faded a little bit, it may have just gone into the rough. We'll see when we get down there. See it for me second. Now, it's a half decent drive, that. 85 yards to the centre. Again, you've got to be careful with this pin position. It can catch you out, you know. 89, so it's slightly to the back. 50 degree. So 90 yards, let's say 90 yards. Now it's really a flat, it's flattish, John. So 90 yards, it's down to what the wind's doing and not much. So it's your bog standard 90 yard, 50 degree shot just straight at it. I don't think there's anything else to this. You've just got to produce the shot, son. Just to the left of the flag, I think. Okay. It was to the left. It's a little bit too far left. Probably distance control great, but it might just have hung on to the left hand side of the green. Good shot. It was a good shot, just slightly too far left. Just a little bit too far left. And I can't really be disappointed. I mean, I've gone maybe 3 yards to the left of my line, but at Wilton, that's not good enough. I wanted a good birdie pop. See you down there. As I say, playing distance, very, very good. Pin eye just about. Just a little bit too far left. Just a little bit too far left. I would have loved it to have been within 6 foot of the pin, but it's not. I think that's me pitch mark there. Yeah, I consider myself to be a good wedge player. In fact, I think now I'm a good all-round player, so I do set myself high standards. That's the thing, I set myself high standards and I sort of expect to do better than that, but maybe I'm being a bit asking too much of myself. I don't think I've birdied any holes today, actually. No, I birdied 2 holes on Saturday and I've birdied on again, so that hasn't worked in my favour. I always feel I've got to birdie 1 or 2 holes to get me chance at 80 as well. Right uphill, right to left, down the slope this way, going uphill, a few balls outside on the right. Chance at birdie. It is a chance at birdie. That's what I've got to say to myself. Come on, I know it's difficult, but it's a birdie chance. Come on. Oh, I thought I had it. Oh, I thought it was just going to turn at that very last. Which I thought, yeah, I've got that. Oh, man. I think I might have wanted that putt. That's just hard luck, son. Good par, but that is just hard luck. It was a great putt, that, you know. Damn it. I really wanted just to say I've had a birdie today. I really wanted that. Oh man, never mind. Good par. On to number 16. Right, 16, the postage stamp, as I call it. Probably about 155 usually is if it's at the front. Probably a 7-9 from me, or even a 6. 154. It's all down to the wind now. It's all down to the wind. Maybe helping just slightly. I'm going to go 7. I'm going to go 7. And if it's just short, it hits that collection area, so be it. But I want to get it pin eye. I want a birdie here. I'm just going for birdies now. I'm just going to Like, well, I always do, but I'm really wanting birdies now. I really need I need 2 birdies and a par, I think, something like that. But that, oh, that one, I deserved that one on that hole, you know. I really pushed the boat out on that one, on that putt. I really thought I had it, but right, just to the right of the flag, little fade round. I'm sorry for that, but I really wanted that par putt. I really wanted that. Right, just to say I've got one, you know, after saying I haven't had a birdie. I really wanted that. No, that's rubbish. That's trees. Oh, it's dropped out, middle of the rough. I'll just take another one because that was garbage, to be honest. I mean, after that last hole, I've embarrassed myself there, really. Don't know where my tee's gone. I've made a mess of the tee box, I do know that. Is that it there? No. No, I'll just take another one. That's embarrassing, that. I should have done better than that. Right, this one's Bridgestone. That's the shot I was after. That's just about perfect. That's right in line with the flag. That could have been a hole in one, that, for all I know. Ah, the other one was a shot of a bloke who should be playing 50. Right, hopefully I'll find it. It's just hit the trees and kicked out, and see for me second. I know what that is, by the way. That's just from pure disappointment that I didn't birdie the other hole. It's really gutted me, that one. I know now my card's buggered and everything, but I just went, you know, that would have been personal pride, that, getting the birdie there. 44. Yeah, just threw it out. It hit the tree over there and threw it out, so I'm all right. 44 yards. Just simple 45-yard shot, hinging hole. There's me provisional, by the way. Very close, nearly got up the slope, and that's what I'm trying to do. You see, I try to get it to the slope and just run it up to the slope and let me have a nice easy putt, but it's a difficult shot. That's what I mean. I said, if I'm down on the bottom tier in that collection area, I'm not interested, as long as I've gave it a go with my 7-iron, because my 6, it would be over to the back and I don't stand a chance. At least there's a little tiny chance. It hits the slope, it runs up the slope, and it'll put me within 4 foot of a birdie. That's what I was trying to do there anyway. So yeah, if anyone was saying, well, that's a good shot, that's a canny effort, isn't it? If anyone was saying, oh, he's short, he's this and that, I'm not interested in being short. I'm interested in birdieing the hole, son. That's what I'm interested in. I'm not interested in, oh, you know, he's on the green, it looks like. I'm interested in getting birdies, and that was my best chance of getting a birdie, running it up there. Very slight chance of it happening, but it's far better than being over the back of the green, or just, you know, having a vanilla shot onto the green. I was trying to, you understand what I'm saying, to see for me putt. Yeah, I'm not too sure if you guys already know this, but I sort of seem to be half all right with this club thing that's got a 58 on it. I think the technical name is, I think they call it a wedge. I think that's the technical name, but don't quote me on that. That's just what I've heard, you know. I seem to be half all right with it. I don't know what anybody else thinks, but par, that's all right. That's a magnificent chip shot, by the way. That's a bloody Phil Mickelson. I knew the minute I hit it, I went, oh, that's a canny shot. I just knew what I'd produced there, and yeah, that's brilliant. On to number 17. Right, 17. Good par, that's very good par, considering I completely duffed me. I should consider myself lucky it sprayed out from the trees, like, but I mean, that chip shot certainly wasn't luck, that wedge shot. Right, number 17. I'll not be far, I'm going saying I'm miles off, you know, I'll not be far off the mark. Hold on, is that the Bridgestone? I'll use the Bridgestone just for a change of scenery. Yeah, yeah, left side of the fairway, we know what we're doing here. I'll not be far off the pace, you know, and I'll only be at this stage 2 or 3 off the pace, but it's just still not good enough. That's the thing. Right, left side of the fairway, here we go. See what we can produce. That's tight down the right line. It might be okay, it might kick left, or if it kicks left, it's probably just going to be on the fairway. If not, I'm probably gone into the tree line. That's going to be tight, that. We'll see what we get down there. Hopefully there's it's a 50-50 chance. See you down there. Oh, that's terrific. It must have kicked left, and it's in the middle of the fairway. That's terrific. I've been a bit fortunate. It didn't kick right, it kicked left. That's the fortunes you get, something like the Wilton 118. Terrific. It's like that thing, you know, Adam Sadler, his films, whenever it comes up, you see that bloke with a golf club, the old bloke, and he goes, terrific. It's like that. Tony the Tiger, who remembers him? The old cornflake advert. Kellogg's cornflakes, they're great. Oh, I've lost the plot. I've had enough. Sorry, I shouldn't be joking about these videos. I've just had enough because I've played some bloody good golf today, and I've got absolutely jack buggery for it. It's just you know, I've played so bloody well, and easy 9-iron. I've played so well, but I've had jack buggery for it. The orangey brown tree, that's the line. 119, easy 9. Yeah, good shot. Now you turn around left. Yeah, that's another good shot I've produced. I've got a birdie chance again. Oh, I've played some bloody good golf. I'm just getting jack buggery for it. Shots like that, you know, they're not flukes. I'm playing good bloody golf, especially, you know, you kind of fluke shots around here, it's too hard, but I've just got jack buggery for it again today. See you down there. Right, here I am, good spot to be. Left to right, put up the hill. Howie, so let's get a birdie here. Howie, come on, let's really push and get a birdie here. I'd love to get one. It's not an easy putt. It's going to be an aggressive turn, a left to right. We're in the hole there. Yeah, I'm not going to be far off the pace. I'm not going to be far off the pace again. It's just I've not got rewarded for some decent golf again, but that's Wilton. You've just got to expect it from Wilton. It does this to everybody. Left to right. Okay. So you've about 5 balls. That dark patch there's me line. Come on. Come round. Oh, it's starting to come round now. It's not as sharp as I thought. Par. Not good enough, son. I think I need to eagle the last or something, a hole in one the last. But I've played some bloody good golf there, you know. Played some bloody good golf, and I've just got absolutely out for it. On the last hole, I'll work it out when I get there. Yeah, don't kid yourselves. That's been a good standard of golf from me today. See for 5 this, I'm on 78. See if I get a bogey on this, which is more than likely. I've shot an 83. I've played much better golf than an 83 today. I know I have. I mean, the 8th hole I made a mess of, but I recovered well. I should have parred there. That's me one error. Me 2 other errors, I'm only allowed 3 minor errors, has obviously been the double bogey on the 11th, double bogey on the 6th. And that's what's cost me. That's what's cost me. Maybe I should have on the first hole as well. Just could have parred that one. But apart from that, that's what's cost me shoot or break 80 today. That's what's cost me. I know it has. It's always the same bloody scenario, but I've played some really, I'm not upset, I'm not angry, I'm not uptight about it or out like that. I know I've played good golf today. I just haven't been able to produce the goods once again here. I will do it one day. Straight over them trees is my line. Take it from there. Maybe left side of the fairway, creeping into the tree line. It was a good hit. I just know at Wilton, when you go central sort of fairway line, it's going to kick left and it'll be where those trees are. It's a good hit though. Very good hit. See you for me second. Yeah, here I am. Initially it looks a good position. It's just whether or not this tree branch over here on the right hand side is going to affect the shot. Can't imagine it will. It's not. It might do actually. 164, probably about 175 playing 5-iron. Let's have a look. Please don't interfere with me swing. Please don't interfere with me swings. Please don't interfere with me swing. No, I don't think it is. It isn't. Okay. 175, right side of the green. A nice little punchy shot. Sort of what I was after. Yeah, that should be good. That should be up there. That should be all right. It'll be a birdie chance. I don't necessarily think it's going to be an easy birdie chance. But that should be up just to the front of the green. And I should have a birdie chance there. See you up there. That's a little bit harsh, isn't it? Right. It's a chip and a putt then, isn't it? Let's say about 20 yards. If we can get it in for par in 82, that's a very, very good outing from me, definitely. Come on, son. And I've got a chance. I've got a chance. I went for the punchy low shot. I've got a chance. I have got a chance. See for me par putt. Right, I've got this for a par. I put this in for an 82, and I tell you what, this is probably the best round I've had. Okay, I've had about a few errors where I've shanked the ball a little bit, maybe spliced it. But even Mickelson, when he's on his tear, he makes a few errors, and I think that's what's cost me today, really. Right, pop it in, and then we're done. Oh no. Oh dear. Well, 83. Thanks, Wilton. Thank you very much. It's an 83 from me. It's still a bloody great round. A little turner at the end there, but once again, I haven't done it. But hey, I gave it my shot. Hope you've enjoyed it. Good round of golf from me. John, Predator Golf Channel. Subscribe and like. Thanks very much. See you later. Bye for now. Bye.